Guys, Karibo Master 12 here, and today I'm going to be doing a deck profile of a magician deck that I created. Now, this deck isn't really completed yet. I'm just kind of like showing it to you guys so that maybe you can see what you think of it so far. And maybe even make some suggestions if you want to, But anyway, so currently the deck does not have any polymerizations in it or fusion monsters. It only has XCs. But I am planning on adding stuff like Dark Paladin and also like maybe 1 or 2 polymerizations, maybe 3. Anyway, guys, so here we go. And another note, I don't have a Buster Blader in it right now either, but that will come later. Anyway, so let's go over the cards first, and then I'll show you guys the extra deck. So here we go. So far, I have Mirror Force, Skill Dark Magician, Gaga Wind, because this incorporates Gaga monsters. Since I have an extra deck for XCs, they help a lot, and they're spellcasters. Gaga Girl, Dark Magician, Dark Hole, Gaga Magician, Megamorph, Karibo, Gaga Shield, Magicians Unite, Gaga Gardna, Magical Dimension, a super helpful card, especially for spellcasters. It can help you get stuff like Dark Magician out easier and take out one of your opponent's monsters. Swords of Revealing Light, sort of like a stall card, I guess, if you need extra time. Dark Magician Girl, really helpful. Magic Cylinder, The Tricky, Remote Revenge, Spellbinding Circle, Gaga Caesar, really helpful for XC summoning. Allure of Darkness, helps you draw cards. Karibo, Dark Magic Curtain, again, another helpful card for getting the Dark Magician summoned, right from your deck. Gaga Child, Defense Draw, Sekretsu Armor, Call of the Haunted, Magician's Valkyria, oh no, Gaga Clerk, Nightmare Wheel, Malevolent Catastrophe, Time Wizard, Gaga Magician, Mystical Elf, Double Costin, helpful for tribute summoning, Gaga Magician, Breaker the Magical Warrior, Yami, and Mystical Space Typhoon. So those are all the cards that I have in the deck itself. Next we are going to be going over my extra deck. So this is also sort of a work in progress. I have some good cards in here, but it's going to have more. I'm actually going to be adding a number 11 Big Eye because that's a really helpful spellcaster monster. But let's go over this first. So Alchemic Magician, that's a really good card. It would help with stuff like getting spells out on the field, and there's another thing too. She gains 200 attack for each spell card in the graveyard, so she's really good. And you can detach an XCs from the card so that you can, I believe, set a spell card from your deck onto the spell and trap card zone. So that's a really helpful XCs monster. Norito, the Moral Leader. Here, let me go over his effect again. So it says, once per turn during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card, you can detach 1 XC's material from this card to negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. So it's mostly helpful for, getting rid of spells and trap cards. Next is number 104, Masquerade. He's a good card. He has 2,700 attack. And his effect is during either player's battle phase, when an opponent's monster's effect is activated, you can detach 1 XC's material from this card to negate the activation, and if you do, inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Once per turn, you can send the top card of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. So he's mostly helpful for stuff like negating effects of opponent's monsters, which can be really good because some decks are kind of based around effects. So yeah. Slacker Magician. She might be self-explanatory if you are familiar with what she does. Once per turn, she cannot be destroyed, and when it in effect targets her to destroy her, I believe. Here, wait. Let me see this for a minute. When a card effect is activated that targets her, you can attach 1 Xyz material from this monster to, I believe, negate the activation. Negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. So, not only does she, get rid of card effects, but she also destroys the card effect that was targeting her. Alright, let's go with this Baby Tiragon too. So I don't know what it is, but anyways, 2 level 1 monsters, and that will actually be good for Slacker Magician too, so I, have some things that would help me with both of those. And you can detach an Xyz material from this card to target 1 monster you control, and it can attack your opponent directly, so it's helpful too. Anyway guys, so that is my deck. I hope you liked it, and subscribe for more. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and make them if you would like to, but I will be also, building up the deck as well. It's not really finished yet, as I said in the beginning, but anyway guys, subscribe, and I'll see you later.